first of all, you have to understand that the only thing the French jurisdiction will dwell into is corruption, is commission paid by DCN or by, we do not know exactly whom yet, by allegedly DCN and armories. So this means that the murder of Altantuya Shaharibu has nothing to do with the French jurisdiction. It is not allowed for a French judge to investigate on Altantuya's case, first. And why is it done that the French court have jurisdiction over the corruption? It is very easily because during a parliament session, the government, I think it was the minister of the former minister of defense and now prime minister, explained that the government never paid any commission to Perimeco, never paid the 114 million euros commission to Perimeco, but that DCN did pay. And therefore, since DCN paid, and DCN is a French citizen, then the French judge are competent, have jurisdiction over this alleged corruption. First element. That is the reason why we have a French jurisdiction. And now, so based on this, we filed a complaint, 10 pages complaint here, that we sent to the French judges. And these judges considered that there were enough elements, and I will explain which elements later on. And the judges considered that there were enough elements to open an inquiry. This means that now they have seized the best French financial police section to delve into what has happened, where is the money coming from, where is the money going, is it staying in Malaysia, or is there some kickback commissions? As you might be aware of, DCN is quite well known in France for let's say, pay commission, and that sometimes get back into get back in France. There is the Pakistanis and the Taiwanese cases. And so the ground used, I mean, the ground that the French judicial system considered strong enough to open an inquiry are quite simple. There are, in fact, three main elements. First, Perimeco, who is the company who received the 114 million euros. Perimeco was created only in 2001. This is 1 year before, a few months before the contract was definitely signed. The submarine contract was definitely signed. This means that Perimeco has no experience at all in submarine deals, has no experience in logistics, has no experience in nothing regarding submarines, first. Second, Perimeco, till this contract, had never had any contract with any company. The only thing Perimeco had done till the signature of this 114 million euros contract was losing 75,000 ringgit in 2002. That was the only thing that Perimeco had ever done. And third reason for the third ground for opening the inquiry is that the wife of one of the main counselor of the yet Prime Minister of Malaysia is one of the director of Perimeco, and this was considered by the French judges as something, by the French prosecution, sorry, was considered as something very important. These are the three main elements. Now, As you understood, we are at what is called inquiry phases. If the prosecution, the police, consider, after having made their inquiry, that all the elements we brought are confirmed, first. Second, that they came with new elements, they will ask what is called an instruction judge to make another inquiry, a deeper inquiry, that could last for years. To give you an example, the Taiwanese frigate instruction phase lasted for more than 10 years. And then, if the instruction judge considers that there is sufficient evidence, he will send the case to a judgment judge. And in this case, there will be what we all know as the trial phases, what we all see officially when the lawyers do the show-off work, let's put it this way. This is what we are now, where we are now, and what the next stage might be. But in this case, I think what is really important is to understand that the French independent judicial power considered that there was sufficient evidence of alleged corruption by DCN on Malaysian government. And in fact, of course, even though DCN paid, we all know that in fact the bill, the 1,014 million euros, were added to the bill of the submarines. Therefore, Malaysian taxpayers are the one who paid, in fact. And you might know it much better than I do, but I do not know how many hospitals, schools, motorway, and so on you can buy in Malaysia with 114 million euros.